Dr Ranj, he's got a very interesting job because he got in touch with us this week, the producers, and he said, I suffer from bloating. He said, and I want to share this with other people.
I'll let you in on a secret.
Do you know what they do with sheep when sheep bloat? They stick needles in their tummies.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
That's true.
Far from
That's
imagined
exactly what happens.
Fortunately, we don't do that with people, which is good. I've got a confession. Last year, I ate so much at Christmas that I couldn't lie down. So I've got very personal experience of this problem.
OK.
The thing is, we are going to overindulge, most of us, you
absolutely.
know, because it's, 1 or 2 days of the year, why not?
Yeah.
But it can cause some quite difficult problems for people.
Yeah, so bloating at Christmas isn't really different to bloating at any other time of year, albeit more likely to happen because of our habits over the festive period. And bloating is that horrible, uncomfortable feeling of fullness that you get in your tummy. And the most common cause of that is overindulgence, so it's what you eat or how you're eating. But there are a proportion of people who will have an underlying medical problem. You just need to be aware of that. Anything from intolerances to irritable bowel syndrome, to bacterial overgrowth, celiac, constipation, even a rare sign of certain types of cancer. So just bear that in the back of your mind.
Diabetes?
Well, yeah, potentially. If you have persistent bloating or there's a pattern to it or you have other symptoms, obviously, we'll always say, go and speak to a medical professional.
Well, let's look through your top tips of how to avoid it, hopefully. And the first one, which I'm very surprised to read, have a good breakfast on Christmas Day.
Yeah, so what I mean by
chocolate.
that, actually, is on Christmas Day, at least, don't deny yourself anything, but eat sensibly. And rather than saving yourself for the big meal, which is what some people do, they're like, oh, I'm not going to eat breakfast because I'm saving myself for Christmas dinner. You're actually better off just having smaller, more frequent meals. So you're less likely then to overeat because, you're not waiting for that big meal and you're going to overindulge. And also having big gaps between your meals can make you quite gassy as well and can make you uncomfortable. So I would say have a breakfast and have smaller, more frequent meals. Have a little bit of everything, then it's OK.
Now, what do I always say to you? Chew your food. Stop
Yes.
bolting your food.
Yeah.
So keen to eat.
Two main reasons to chew your food. Firstly, it makes you more mindful of what you're eating. So you take your time over it, you enjoy your food, you're less likely to overeat. Secondly, digestion actually starts in your mouth. So by chewing your food, you're helping break it down, you're mixing it with salivary enzymes, and that is helping to digest your food. So that may reduce your risk of
This next one could be something I might be guilty of. Talking too much.
Not only Ruth talking too much, and her mother is there as well. So the two of them, I just sit and nod.
Nod in
between.
Not chewing properly, and we talk.
And they gas.
Well, it's not necessarily... I mean, gas is quite a good word to use. It's not the talking that's the problem. It's the fact that if you talk while you're eating, one, you're less mindful of what you're doing, so you may actually overindulge. Secondly, you're more likely to swallow air with your food.
Oh, see that?
So that's why we always say...
Full of hot air, yeah.
Hot air.
Christmas is a great time to be social. By all means, chat to your family and have fun. But be careful of what you're doing whilst you're doing that. So if you're eating at the same time, be careful you're not swallowing loads of air. Sit down to eat as well, because you're less likely to swallow air.
I want to get to sprouts, OK?
Yes.
Because sprouts are the thing that people talk about. A lot of people only eat them at Christmas. I love sprouts, and I probably do overindulge a bit because I love them. But they can make you gassy.
Yeah, and we all know that. Sprouts make you fart. That's basically, it's common knowledge, isn't it?
I was trying to be polite.
Well, vegetables are really important. They're a source of fibre. Fibre helps with things like constipation. It helps your gut bacteria, makes you less likely to be bloated anyway. But certain types of fruit and vegetable are what we call gas-producing. So they're more likely. So they contain certain types of sugar, actually. They're called FODMAPs, these types of sugar. They are sugars that are fermented in your gut, and then the bacteria produce lots and lots of gases, make you feel bloated.
Bubbling away.
Sprouts, beans, cabbage can do that. Onions, certain fruits, so apples, plums, sultanas. So you might find that certain foods actually do aggravate you, and you might be better off swapping it for a low FODMAP food. So something like carrots and parsnips are quite good.
OK.
Often
so just ease up on the sprouts.
Potatoes, oranges, that kind of thing.
Once you've had dinner, you're saying have a peppermint tea, which helps digestion.
Peppermint tea, peppermint water actually contains an active substance that helps to relax your gut walls. So people with irritable bowel syndrome can actually find it really, really helpful. And if you're uncomfortable and your gut is spasming, have some peppermint tea after dinner. It can help calm things down.
Do peppermint creams work in the same way?
Not quite sure. Depends how much peppermint they contain.
I love a peppermint cream.
I don't think it's the same thing. The other thing I would really say also is related to spacing your meals out is go for a walk between courses.
Yeah, between courses?
Between courses, go for a walk.
That's
Get
optimistic.
outside.
Well, I'll always be walking the dog. That'll probably be me.
It doesn't just move your body, it moves your gut along, makes you less likely to get bloated. And secondly, it's a social thing. So it's
Social
really
thing.
I like a Christmas walk.
May your gut move along healthily this Christmas.
Thanks,
Doctor,
Ranj. Happy
thank you
Christmas.
very much indeed.